Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Sakit Khazarniwala and as a part of Rehan AI DJ training course, I'm back with another discussion session with ChatGPT. Today the topic of our discussion is the role of meditation in reducing stress and anxiety. So let's dive in. Hello ChatGPT.
Hello. Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
I would start with the
So,
question is how does meditation affect the brain and nervous system when a person is experiencing stress or anxiety?
let me check that. That's an excellent opening question. Meditation tends to calm the nervous system by shifting the body out of fight or flight and into a more relaxed state. Brain imaging studies suggest that regular practice can reduce activity in the amygdala, which helps regulate fear responses and strengthen areas tied to attention and emotional regulation. Basically, it teaches the mind to notice thoughts without instantly reacting, which can ease that cycle of anxious rumination.
Why does meditation help some people feel calmer while others initially find it difficult or uncomfortable?
Good question. For some people, focusing on the breath or body can quickly slow the stress response. But for others, sitting with their thoughts, especially racing thoughts, can feel uncomfortable at first. It's kind of like exercising. There's that initial strain, but over time, with gentle guidance and realistic expectations, most people find a rhythm that works and the discomfort eases.
The next question that I would like to ask is what is the difference between using meditation to manage everyday stress and using it to cope with the persistent anxiety?
One moment. For day to day stress, meditation often serves as a wellness practice, a kind of maintenance that restores balance after work, deadlines, family, that kind of thing. But for persistent anxiety, meditation should really be part of a broader plan, ideally with professional guidance. It can complement therapy or other evidence based treatments rather than replace them. So, daily stress, it's a self care tool. Complex, ongoing anxiety, it's more supportive than standalone.
Great. Can meditation actually change our habitual patterns of worrying and overthinking? And if so, how?
Let me see. Yes, over time, meditation can actually reshape habitual thinking patterns. It doesn't erase worries, but trains you to notice them without getting pulled in. Think of it as strengthening your attention muscles. You become more aware and less reactive. So overthinking tends to lose some of its grip. The
Uh,
change is typically
sure. Continue.
right. And like any habit, it builds slowly. You might set aside 10 minutes a day, notice thoughts coming and going instead of chasing them. Over weeks, that repetition can weaken automatic worry loops, making space for calmer, more intentional responses instead.
Okay. Are there any types of meditation specifically related to dealing with stress and anxiety? And can you at least explain one meditation technique in depth for so that the viewers can practice it?
Let me check. Absolutely. There are several, but one well researched and accessible option is mindfulness meditation. Here's a simple version. Sit somewhere comfortable with your back reasonably straight. Gently close your eyes and notice your breathing. Don't force it. Just notice the air coming in and going out. When your mind wanders to work, family, plans, that's normal. You just notice. Then gently bring your attention back to the breath. Do that for about 5 to 10 minutes. Over time, you can extend the duration. The key is consistency, not perfection. If anxiety spikes or if it feels overwhelming, it's okay to pause and consider speaking with a qualified mental health professional. Meditation should support your well being, not add pressure.
Uh, do you suggest that this is the most effective meditation technique for beginners who struggle with racing or intrusive thoughts?
Checking. For most beginners, mindfulness meditation is a good starting point because it's simple and well supported by research. That said, if focusing on the breath feels tough or amplifies those thoughts, try some guided meditations or a body scan, which gives more structure. And hey, pick what feels sustainable, not perfect. If racing thoughts are severe or feel uncontrollable, it's best to use meditation alongside professional support, not as a replacement. Start gently, stay consistent, and adjust as you go.
Another aspect discussed was the breathing. So, how does controlled breathing during meditation influence the body's psychological stress response?
Checking. That's a great question. When you're stressed, breathing tends to get shallow and fast, which activates the fight or flight system. With controlled breathing, like slow inhales through the nose and longer exhales, you engage the parasympathetic system, slowing heart rate, easing muscle tension, lowering stress hormones. Mentally, focusing on each breath interrupts repetitive worry loops, giving the mind one anchor instead of endless chatter. Over time, that practice can help the body recover faster from stress triggers. So it's kind of both physical and mental. Your nervous system gets the signal that it's safe and can stand down a bit.
Another aspect of meditation was time. How long does someone typically need to meditate before noticing meaningful changes in stress level or emotional well?
Checking. That's an excellent question. It varies, but many people report subtle improvements in stress or focus after a few weeks of consistent practice. Think 10 to 20 minutes, several days a week. More lasting changes like stronger resilience or less reactivity, that often shows up after 8 weeks or more. It's gradual, like building fitness. You don't get swole after one workout, and meditation works the same way. Small, steady practice usually beats occasional long sessions.
From this answer, I got the idea that consistency looks to be more important than the length of each meditation session. So, when trying to reduce stress, will consistency be more effective than the duration of meditation?
Checking. Yes, for stress reduction, consistency matters more than long individual sessions. Think of it like regular exercise. Even 5 to 10 minutes daily can build momentum if you keep it up. Longer sessions can help, but they don't replace the benefits of steady, repeat practice. So, honestly, it's better 10 minutes every day than an hour once a week. The aim is to bake it into your routine so it becomes sustainable.
Uh, can one break these 10 minutes into even smaller chunks of 5 minute or 3 minute at multiple times of a day, or will it remove the benefit of meditation altogether?
Checking. Yes, breaking it into short sessions is totally fine. 2 5-minute sittings or even 3-minute resets can help calm the nervous system and build the habit. Longer sessions can go a bit deeper, yeah, but short and consistent beats long and occasional for stress reduction. Over time, you may naturally stretch a session longer as it feels comfortable. No need to push. Pick what fits your day and stick with it. That's what builds the benefit.
What are some of common misconceptions about meditation that prevent people from benefiting and starting meditation at all?
Checking. Great question. Common misconceptions include thinking you must empty your mind completely, that it's only for spiritual people, that you need an hour a day, that if your mind wanders, you're doing it wrong, or that it works instantly. In reality, you don't need a perfectly quiet mind or long sessions. Wandering thoughts are normal. You just notice and gently bring attention back. That's the practice. And it's not a cure all for serious mental health conditions. It's a tool best used consistently and without pressure.
Finally, I would like to ask if someone wanted to make meditation a daily habit for the next 30 days, what practical roadmap would you recommend?
Checking. That's a nice way to wrap things up. For a simple 30-day plan, start with 5 minutes daily in week one. Same time each day. Don't chase perfection. Week two, nudge it to 8 to 10 minutes. Still breath focused, noticing how you feel at the end. Week three, 10 to 15 minutes, and add a couple of mindful breaths before stressful moments. Week four, maintain 15 to 20 minutes or stay shorter if that works better. Reflect on any changes like better focus, sleep, or mood. Keep it flexible. Skip guilt if you miss a day. The point isn't a silent mind, it's steady practice that fits your life and supports your well being.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for today's session.
You're very welcome. Take care.
Viewers, that was all from my side. Hope you enjoyed the session. Until next time, signing off. Allah Hafiz.